Hello friends, today I'm working on a smart home IoT network design. As you can see on my screen, I have a home router, wireless router, and a switch, a server, a desktop, and then you have IoT devices, the fan, the door, garage door, camera, and windows. So we are going to set this topology and make it work. So we're gonna have a centralized authentication server, RADIUS, and we're gonna set it to WPA2 enterprise for wireless security, and then this will run on a DHCP based addressing. So the IoT devices will be getting their IP address from the wireless router. Then I will be configuring the remote monitoring so that we can monitor the IoT devices from the desktop here. Okay, so that's basically it. And the first step, we're gonna configure the router. To the router default, the router address will be 168.0.1, and then with this, and the server address will be this one. Okay, so let's get to the router. So under setup, we have automatic configuration default, which is okay, and this is the IP address is default, and that's what we're gonna use. Okay, the DHCP is enabled. Okay, the DHCP is enabled. And then you always scroll to the bottom here and click save. Each time you modify something, you come to wireless here. We're going to give the name to our SSID. Okay, I'll just call this home. I'll call that home, and this is enable. Scroll down and save. Then we go up here again. Let's go to wireless security. I will enable enterprise as we have discussed here. Then the radio server IP address is the IP address of this server here, which is going to be this. So I have 192.168.10. Okay, now the secret, we'll just put password for simplicity. For this is just a lab environment, we don't have any strict rules here. So that is done. I'm going to save it. That is saved. Right now, let me now go to my server. I want to configure the information on the server. Okay, the server IP address, let's come to the interface here. 192.168.0.10, and the subnet mask. Okay, that's done. Now we go to services and AAA. The client name will be the name of the network defined on the router, which is that's the SSID home, and the default gateway, which is the router IP 0.1. The secret, that's the secret. Okay, let's add it down here. That's added, and then we turn the service on. We'll come to IoT here, turn that on too. Okay, Now okay, so the server is configured. This information is configured on the server. So now the client means this one here. So we're going to get to come to the desktop and go here, DHCP. We're going to get an IP address from the router. You see, that's the scope, so it's within the scope. Okay, so we basically have already configured the server. We configure the radius. We've given the name of the client. We've given this. Okay, now let's configure the IoT devices. Come here, come to wireless interface here. Wireless interface. Okay, before we do this, let's add this. We'll add all these IoTs to the server. We'll come here. I'll put the fan. The username for fan will be fan. The password will be fan for this exercise. I'll add it to the server. Door will be door for username and door for password. Add it there. Garage door. Add it. And camera, webcam, we'll add it there. So we are registering all these with the server. Window. Good. Excellent. That is done. Now let's come to this device and the SSID, and then username is the name that we give for this device on the server. That's the name we use here, which is fan, yeah. And we said the password was fan also. Okay, so let's come to this. This will be door. Let's come to the garage. We come to wireless interface and the gateway, the SSID name, and then we'll come to W. So garage door is GD00. Arrow. Come to the camera, config, wireless interface, SSID, and then WPA2. This is webcam. Let me see. Yes, webcam. webcam. Okay. Okay, so now wireless interface, WPA2, Windows. Okay, so we have configured our IoT equipment. We have configured the IoT equipment devices. Now let's go to the client laptop, and we're going to, let's come here. We'll come to the web page. Okay, so enter the server address. Wanna create an account, right? So 192.168.0.10, enter. Since we don't have no existing account, we're gonna sign up, and I will just enter admin for my lab demo, and I'll create this account. So this will allow these devices to register here when we configure them to the remote server. When we enable a remote server on the IoT devices, this is where we're gonna monitor them, monitor and control everything, right? Okay, so I'm going to enable remote server on IoT devices. Let's begin. Come here, settings, remote server 192.168.0.10. that's the IP address of the server. Admin is a service we just created on the laptop there, the IoT service. We connect, click on connect. Now let's get to this one. Okay, come to remote server down here, put the remote server address, and then the IoT service credentials. Let's come here, the garage door, remote server, okay. Let's go with the camera. Okay, that's come for the window. Connect. Good. So we are done with that. So we can now go to the monitoring interface, let's come here. You can see that I have all the IoT devices registered here now. Yes, Let me just close this and see something. Okay, if I come here, I log in with the address of the server, which is 010. So that interface is supposed to show us the okay, good, everything recognized now. So I can come here, that's the ceiling fan, you see, on high, and I can turn it off. Let's see which one is this. This is the door.